The latest court filing in the years-long battle between Keith Davis Jr. and Marilyn Mosby. A motion to dismiss the case ahead of Davis's fifth murder trial after years of mistrials and convictions getting overturned. The details include what the defense says is evidence Baltimore-style prosecutor has personal animus against Davis and his supporters, as well as prosecutorial misconduct and vindictiveness. Citing the timing of charges filed against Davis, Mosby's own public statements about the case, and then
Free Keith Davis Jr.
when Mosby seemingly flipped off a Keith Davis supporter in public last summer in Baltimore, seen here, then using the state's attorney's office Twitter account to deny it, later claiming she felt threatened during the encounter. Davis is accused of the 2015 murder of Kevin Jones, a Pimlico security guard. Davis was acquitted of a robbery charge he faced after Baltimore police chased him into an auto garage where he was shot at more than 30 times, police hitting him 3 times. Murder charges were filed after BPD found a gun in the garage. A jury deadlocked in the murder case in 2017, then found guilty in another trial. That guilty verdict overturned. Another hung jury in 2018, then another guilty verdict in 2019 that was again overturned. Now, Mosby vowing to bring Davis to trial for the 5th time. Davis's attorney calls the timing of the charges, quote, a pattern that demonstrates vindictiveness on its face.
This is a case like no other.
David Jaros, director of the Center for Criminal Justice Reform at the University of Baltimore Law School, says there are several factual inconsistencies with the case. And after so many trials, with each one ending differently,
there is a point in which the integrity of the system requires us to simply say there are some cases we can no longer be comfortable with.
The dismiss motion modeled after Mosby's own attempt to get out of 4 federal charges she faces for perjury and lying on mortgage applications.
It's incredibly ironic that Keith Davis's attorney is filing a motion alleging vindictiveness on behalf of Marilyn Mosby, especially considering it's based on her filing alleging similar misconduct by the U.S. Attorney's Office.
The latest filings show text messages from Mosby's acting chief number 2, Janice Bledsoe, texting a Davis supporter, calling Keith Davis a guilty man. Also, disparaging Davis's wife, Kelly. Jeremy Eldridge, a defense attorney not connected to either case, says the latest filing in the Keith Davis trial could hinder Mosby's defense in her own federal case, too.
We now know that there's an allegation that Marilyn has lied publicly. There are very clear-cut and tangible examples here that could be incredibly problematic for Marilyn Mosby, the prosecutor, and Marilyn Mosby, the person.
A hearing for the motion has not been set yet.